weird view of me. Good morning. Hey, guys. Morning. How's everything? Can you guys hear me? Hear the music? We always start off with this, right, guys? Good morning. Good morning. If you know, you know. I like that name. Hey, Assistant, Angus, DJ Who, Angel. Good morning. Rude. Nice to see you. Can you guys hear me? How does everything sound in here? ARC. Good morning. Stacy, Chester and Company. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How does the mic sound? Great. Everything's good. Sound and look amazing. Thank you, Rude. Everything good? Yeah, sometimes like I just touch the thing at the bottom of the mic and sometimes that's a problem, right? So charts look good, guys. You can see everything on the charts. Nothing's cut off. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I can't believe it's Friday already. It's crazy, right? Great. DJ Who, nice to see you. Guys, thank you for being in here. Guys, thank you for sharing the live. If you're in here, good morning, Jamie. If you're in here, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I'm pretty sure the 32 of you that are in here probably already know me because you're waiting. Thank you for being in here early, guys. I appreciate you. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do crypto charts every single weekday morning at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I hate the weekends. I'm left to my own charting. I don't know, Rude Boy. Usually I'm in on the weekends at some point, right? Hey, Cosmic Crypto. Guys, give Cosmic Crypto a follow. He is my ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show every single Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give him a follow. Jay Heat's in here as well. Give him a follow. He's my other partner in Web3 Hub. Please follow him and follow the link in his bio. Web3 Hub is an educational platform for crypto and blockchain. And you can go and find out a lot of things there. There's a lot of information for new people, advanced and intermediate level. So go ahead and check them out, guys. Jay Heat, good morning. Faye Leaf, good morning. Henry Nelson, good morning. Marty, nice to see you, guys. Thank you so much for being in here. We just let a song play out. We're gonna calm our heads, chill out so that we can take, I can't wait. I have so much great news, BB, after our talk. I'm so glad. Guys, we just let a song play out. We're gonna calm our minds so that we can take a look at the charts with a clear head. That is the only way to look at the charts, right? If you are stressed out, good morning, Miss Mel. Good morning, MK. Waiting on Jay Dan to join now. Maybe he will. He comes in a lot, actually. Guys, did the Rise Up Morning Show not have a show this morning? I couldn't find them. I don't know if they didn't have a show this morning or not. Joey Mack, nice to see you. Guys, the only way to look at charts is with a clear head, especially if you are trading. Where must buy, Sofan, I don't know what that question is. Maybe just clarify it a little bit. Not on Fridays, I think. Oh, that's right. They don't go on Fridays. Fresh was on this morning. That's right. I forgot that they don't go on Fridays. Rich Vibes, nice to see you. Guys, thank you so much. Holy Manipulation, yes. Did you guys see that wick? Jay Dan is going to be live again tonight at 5 p.m. There we go, guys. Give Jay Dan a follow. Caveman Fantasy, I think, is in here. I think he just snuck in here. I just want to say hey to you. Thank you so much for being in here. I miss talking to you. I will give you a call soon to catch up. The bear flag, here we go. The bear flag scares me. Guys, I made a video last night. So let me just get through this for a second. Guys, the only way to look at charts, right, is to look at them clear-headed. If you are stressed or have anxiety, that clouds your head. So do not let that cloud your head. Walk away from the charts, get centered, and then come back to the charts, right? One of the things that you can learn in trading or charting alone. Hey, guys, so Spacey, nice to see you. Willie Boy, nice to see you. Have you looked at Sol yet? No, I just got in here, Willie Boy. We're going to go over Bitcoin first, and then we'll get to some of the alts. Guys, the only way to look at charts is with a clear head, okay? If you cannot walk away, he is for you, America. Yep, right? What a great song. If you cannot walk away from the charts, what will happen to you is you will get so frustrated with the charts at a time when you think it's going one way and then it switches up and goes another, that you won't be able to see it clearly. Okay, so when you are frustrated or have anxiety, the best thing to do is to walk away from the charts completely. Go do something. Go hang out with your family. Hey, Lauren, Johnny, Willie boy, good morning. Thank you so much for being in here. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. You guys know I donate 90% of them to a person in need. And we switch up that person every month, guys. These get paid forward. The best thing you can do for me are these three things. If you are in this chat today, you can share out the live to as many people as you can share it out to. That really, really helps the algorithm, helps us get out to people that we normally wouldn't see. And if you could just tap the screen and like the live while we're on here, that is super cool too. And the other thing is when you do send gifts, I appreciate them because I get to hand them over and give them to somebody. So thank you so much for sending those gifts. I do appreciate them. They do go to a good place and we do pay it forward here. Thank you so much. Can't have a bias. We cannot have a bias, guys. Billy Best, nice to see you. Good morning. I'm just going to turn this music down a little bit on my side. Hold on one second. Here we go. It's a little loud for me. Okay. We cannot have a bias, and my family, my children. What a great song, right? What a great song to start off the day with. Whether you are religious or not, doesn't really matter, right? We like to start off the day with positive vibes, and that's what this is, guys, right? Wes, thank you so much for the galaxy. Nice to see you guys. Wes is a content creator too. Give him a follow, as well as Cosmic Crypto, Jay Heat, Caveman Fantasy, if he's in here. These are the creators that I roll with. Thank you to my mods, Rude Boy Assistant, Money Talk, Shauna, Sarah, Cosmic Crypto, Jay Heat, and I forget who else. Good morning, T. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, we have the best community in here. If you are in here and this is your first time, drop a hi in the chat. We'll shout you out. Thank you so much for being in here this morning. We're going to get to the charts in just a second. A couple of things before we start, guys. I am Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you haven't followed me and you would like to follow me and you do like charting, please do. What we do here is we chart crypto. I am a day trader. I do trade on leverage. However, I don't trade live on stream. I show you guys where the markets are going so that, number one, if you're new in the market, you can stay calm, right? And knowledge is power. If we know where the markets have the potential of going, then we can figure out, hey, listen, I can calm myself. Crypto Pop Up, nice to see you. I can calm myself down, and I can center myself and figure out where the markets are going. So where I'm going to either buy, sell, stay, or trade. Right? It doesn't matter what you do, guys. I do not have a bias here. I've made more money buying and holding than I've ever made trading. And that's not because I'm a bad trader. I'm consistently profitable. It is because I got into crypto. I researched good projects and I got into them early. So I am not biased at all here. You can do whatever you want. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Is BTC gonna go for a bounce up? Possibly. P.S. I have some music about God out of the Bible, Witten Melodies, if you have a chance to look at it. CJ Witten, thank you. Good morning. Nice to see you. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I don't know where we're going, okay? My skill is to look at patterns, read charts, look at the RSI, look at the different time frames, look at the measured moves, and make some kind of a target prediction based on those mathematical measurements, okay? That is it. I'm not a wizard. I do not know where we're going. And you guys have to make your own decision. I am in here to show you the knowledge that I have so that maybe you will take it and run with it, right? And if you run with it, maybe it will change your life like it changed mine, okay? So that's why we're in here. That is not Caveman Fantasy. It's Cave M Fantasy, and I think it's a copycat. So guys, don't follow Cave M Fantasy because that's not really him. Guys, we're gonna get started on the charts. 157 people in here. Thank you so much for being in here. I am running a little low today. I'm not feeling super great. So I don't know how long I'll go for. Did I miss the breakdown? No, you did not miss anything, Alex. We're not even there yet. We're just letting the songs play out. Remy, nice to see you. Zena, for fun. Thank you so much for the heart me's. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. If you don't follow me, please follow me right now directly from the live. Otherwise, you'll get copycats. They will try to scam you in your DMs. I do not have a Telegram, do not have a Discord, do not have a Patreon. All I have is the links in my bio. The links in my bio have a couple of classes, one-on-ones, and a mentorship program. That is all I have, guys. I will never DM you first. I will never ask you for money, and I will never trade for anyone. Those are my guarantees. All right, Wall Street, nice to see you guys. Thank you for sharing out the live. That's how we get it out to new people. Let's get started on the charts. All right. Yesterday, last night, feel better, BB. Thank you. Do you teach how to chart? Yes, I do, Jason. Thank you so much for being in here. Guys, I have a link in my bio. If you go to the link in my bio, it's my link tree. There's a couple of things you should do there if you want to visit there, right? Number one is I have my classes in there if you want to sign up for the classes. I do have one-on-ones. We are starting the classes soon. I'm just waiting for another couple of people to sign up, and then we'll have a date that we're going to start the classes. I have a beginner class, an intermediate, one-on-ones, and a mentorship program. They are all capped, guys. I only have so much time. So if you do want to get into one of those, please do visit the link in my bio and sign up. Otherwise, we do charting in here for free every day. Those are paid classes because it is time, guys. The classes are 4-hour classes, 4-hour sessions, 4 separate Saturdays. You will also get a recorded version if you cannot make it to one of those Saturdays. Okay. Good morning, guys. Thank you for being in here. We're gonna get to the charts now. We're gonna start off with Bitcoin. We'll do some alts. If you guys have alts that you want me to take a look at, I know Sol was on the list today. Kelly, thank you. You know what? I'm surprised I haven't gotten sick yet. My kids are constantly coming down. Actually, they haven't been as bad, but there's just been the flu like all over the place. So I'm hoping that's not what I'm getting, but we'll see, right? Yeah, let's check out Bonk. All right, guys. Last night, I made a video. I don't know if you guys saw it. I make an update video. I go live every single day, every single weekday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also do Cosmically Bullish Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. with Cosmic Crypto, who is in here. Give him a follow. Guys, he's a great creator. He's one of the best creators, right? And that's not just a bias. He is one of the best creators. He looks at everything all at once. He tells you the truth. He's been here for a long time. Give him a follow. He deserves it. I go live with him, and then I also do a Bitcoin update between 8 and 10 on my TikTok in a post every single night now. So if you guys want to know where the market is going and you've gotten lost, go and check that Bitcoin update out. And if you could repost that and watch it all the way through that and leave a comment, that is the best thing for that post, guys. Scented Pleasures, nice to see you, Miss Mel. Yeah, so much sickness. Joey Mac, bit weird, but yeah. What's weird, Joey Mac? Guys, and so go and watch that update. I did an update last night. The update was that I started to see some bearishness in the chart that I hadn't seen before. Obviously, we give you the bullish and the bearish scenario every single day. However, last night, it started to look even more bearish than normal. Why? Because that chart is horrendous. Thank you, Vuong. I know. I appreciate you. I hope you'll stay in here and give me a few minutes to prove that my chart isn't all this is about, right? I will do WIF today. Nice to see you, H. Yes, we did it. I think we did it yesterday, but we'll do it today again. Wow, what an NSG chart. Oh, the haters are in full-fledged today. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being in here. We'll see what happens, right? Here we go, guys. We're going to go to the charts. LFG shorts are in, boys. Guys, I don't know if the shorts are in. All I know is that it started to look bearish to me last night. Why did it start to look bearish? Because we started to form a bear flag at the end of that cup and handle, and it started to, okay, I stay. Love when people come in here, say I'm messy, and then they stay. I love it. Vuong, we adore you. Thank you for staying. I appreciate you. All right, our community loves everybody. We are respectful, and this is what we do in here. Remy, Joey, Allegorant. Nice to see you, the assistant. Guys, thank you for the gifts. Here we go. I am Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do charts every single weekday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, we are going to get to the charts. Let's take a look at BTC, okay? Here we go. Who are you going to be posting those evening update videos on the weekends to? Yes, I am. I'm going to try to do it. Obviously, there's going to be some nights where like a kid is sick or something happens or I'm out or whatever. Most nights, you guys know how consistent I am in here. I am going to try to be as consistent with those Bitcoin updates. Okay, so that you guys know where we're going or where I think we're going. It's not where we're going, right? Because I never know. I'm not a financial advisor, not financial advice. I don't know for sure where we're going. All I can do is give you the information that I have and that I see. And last night, what I saw is this, right? I saw this starting to form right here. There's a bear flag right here. And that was worrisome. Why? Because we had said yesterday, and guys, we may still pop today, right? We may still pop today. However, I will say we cannot get over this level. As you guys saw, there was a huge liquidation wick last night. Let me just take a sip of my tea. Hold on one second. There was a huge liquidation wick last night. Okay. And actually we can see it from here. Look at this. We're going to go up to the 8 hour, guys. We're going to work from the 8 hour down. Actually, we're going to work from the daily down. If you guys haven't been in here for a long time, I will just preface this with saying I've been in crypto for 6 years. I've been trading and charting for 3.5 years. And right now at this point, I can be bullish or bearish short term. I am also bearish midterm, and I am bullish long term. And here's why. We are in a rising wedge on the monthly. Okay, we have broken that rising wedge to the downside, and we have opened a monthly candle under the lower trend line of the rising wedge. Okay, tap the screen. Rude Boy is in the house. I'm order flow trader, so my chart looks cleaner, but my bad for judging. Vuong, I love that. I love that. And listen, we in here, right? I respect everybody's different trading strategies. I don't use everything that everybody uses. And I am absolutely happy to look at things when people pop new strategies in here. I look at things after the live, but I understand that. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. All right. Feral Candle, good morning. Nice to see you. So I am, again, I will, depending on the day, be bullish or bearish, depending on the day, short term. I am bearish midterm, and it is because of this. We're in a rising wedge on the monthly for Bitcoin. We are also in an M pattern right here on the weekly for Bitcoin. We have broken both of these patterns to the downside. Dino, Dina, nice to see you guys. How long is your midterm? Everyone always asks me this, Johnny. I would say midterm, like the next 6 months. Right? Her charts are messy. She knows that. It's the way she explains her charts. There we go, Rude Boy. Thank you so much for being in here. What intervals do you use for your indicators? So my RSI is at 6, 12, and 24. Okay, so if you go there, it is just the first page on the indicators is 6, 12, and 24. And this is just the, right down here is the Stokes RSMFI. And these are set at the defaults. Okay. So midterm, I would say 3 to 6 months. Short term, it could be the next day. And long term, it is long term, like years, right? The RSMFI is one of my faves. There we go, Feral Candles, right? So we know we're in a rising wedge on the monthly for Bitcoin. We are in an M pattern right here on the weekly for Bitcoin. And we are in a bear flag on the daily. Here is the pull. Here's the flag, guys. The rising channel is the flag. We are trying to get back in the rising channel. If we do not get back in the rising channel, we have problems. Why? Because the rising channel, even though it's still bearish, and even if we get back in it, a rising channel is bearish bias pattern, right? We still cannot get back above that. And if we can't, what we're doing is we're bumping our head against this, right? I'm going to widen this out so that we can see it. It's like duck hunting. Exactly, Rude Boy. Exactly. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I am a little scratchy throat today. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are full crypto in here. You can trade stocks just like you can trade crypto if you know the charts, guys. This is a valuable skill no matter what, okay? So look at what is happening here. Again, rising wedge, monthly, broke it down to the downside. We opened a monthly candle under the bottom trend line of the rising wedge, okay? Losing your voice because you did this 6 hours of live yesterday. Probably. I think that's probably it, right? I need a little bit of rest. Thank God for the weekend. LOL, new old strategy, buy and hold. That average price buy will be crucial later. Guys, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if you're a trader, right? Charting is a great skill to have because then you can buy low and sell high. That is what we do here. I'm guessing that most of you in my chat are here for money. Right? We're not here on principle. We're here to make money. And if you know how to buy lower and sell higher, that is a skill that you can use every single day in this crypto market and in the stocks, actually. BTC and our alts need a parachute. There we go, right? Let's take a look at what's happening on the daily, guys. Why am I concerned about this right now? Now, we do see a cup and handle here. BB, you need a spoonful of raw honey throughout the day. Take care of those pipes. I will, mama. Right? I will. SCOTUS controls the charts today. Exactly, guys. We have the tariff news coming out. Okay, so not only do we have the non-farm payroll numbers came out, and they were iffy. right? But we have the tariff news coming out. I think it's coming out at 10, which you guys know is a volatile time in the charts anyway, right? So we're going to be in here for that. We're going to see these charts go up and down. Let's see what happens. Spec rare earth retesting today. Watch your top stop losses or get ready to pull up at resistance. Absolutely, Farrell. Okay, I'm here for the squirrel wrangling. You got it, B-Dogs, right? Here we go. Guys, so we saw this cup and handle. We've seen this for a while. Now, I'm just going to break this down for you and why I said in that post last night that I was concerned. Zafar and Dina, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Okay, guys, thank you for being in here today. I am overjoyed to be in here with you. Here we go. We have a cup and handle right here. Okay, we said if we bounce at this level right here, I actually wanted to bounce at this level right here at 91.2, right? We know that this 91.2 is huge support. What is 91.2, guys? It's the bottom trend line of the rising wedge on the monthly, okay? And so this was a huge level to break. And then we came down here. Guys, our levels stood still yesterday. These levels, when you look at them on lower time frames, we bounced and respected pretty much every level. And then we fell through it, right? 501, good morning. Nice to see you, Steph. Good morning. All right. And then we fell through it. And if you look at the smaller time frames, guys, this is why levels make sense in trading or in charting, right? When you map out your levels, you can tell if you drop one, you're most likely going to the next one. Look at what this did with this bear flag right here, which is why I'm concerned, right? This came down to this level. This was the first level we said yesterday we had to drop, 91,649. Once we drop, thank you so much, 501. I appreciate you. Once we drop this level, what did we say, guys? 90,919, right? We came in here, we hung around in this level right here on a smaller time frame and hung around this level as long as we could before dropping it again, guys. And look at where we are right now, our next level. This is not rocket science, guys. You can chart and you can make your levels and you can trade based on those or buy and sell trades based on those, guys. It works and you can see it working right here. This candle went straight to our support. The next candle went straight to our support. The next candle went straight to our support, guys. It's respecting the levels, okay? Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so here we go. We are now sitting. Where are we sitting on the daily, guys? We are sitting right at this the top of this ascending triangle. This is why my charts are so messy, okay? Because I treat price action dropping back into a pattern after it's come out either to the top or the bottom as if it never left. So I need my patterns on there. Number one, I'm heavily ADHD. You guys know that. Thank you, Zane. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every weekday morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who don't know me, please follow me right now directly from the live. Otherwise, you'll get copycats. Okay. Also, we are in crypto here. If you don't know what this is, we're charting crypto. We're trying to see where the markets are going. You can make money doing this if you buy low and you sell high or you trade. So that's what we're doing. If you're interested in crypto, you've never gotten into this before, thank you and welcome into our chat, guys. Yeah, it will definitely, chatters, nice to see you. Rodrigo, I just think your chart is quite tangled up, but I can see the vision. Rodrigo, thank you. Thank you for seeing the vision. I appreciate you. It is tangled up. It is tangled up, but I will explain everything on it. I need to leave those lines on there. Otherwise, guys, that superpower, it doesn't work, right? The power to see patterns, it doesn't work if I don't see my patterns, okay? Wyckoff Retracement would say, we're headed for a dip. What are your thoughts? I think we might be too crypto probably. How much monthly returns are you netting? I'm not gonna say that. I never actually give my P&L because I don't trade on here. And what matters is not what I do, what I win. What matters is how you guys can figure out how you can win, right? So I know a lot of people like to see that, but I say this in here all the time, guys. If you see my targets, you can, hey, Jay Dan is in the house, guys. Give Jay Dan a follow, great trader and technical analyst. Thank you so much for being in here today. Guys, if you want to hang in here, even though I don't show my P&L, what you can see is where my targets hit, and then you can see from there what I probably do in my trading, okay? Do you think BTC? Here we go, guys, all right? So here is the next level. It respected all three of our levels, guys, to the downside. This is still in a cup and handle, okay? However, we are now sitting at the top trend line. Hey, Jay Dan, give him a follow, guys. Full-time only income. I am full-time crypto, right? I'm a content creator, so I make money off of that, but I also make money trading. Thank you so much, AI. Thank you for being in here. Anyone new, guys? Thank you for being in here. Welcome. I am a little sick today, so excuse me. Sugar-free vibes. Nice to see you, Lordly. Nice to see you. We are at the top. We are sitting at the top of this ascending triangle. Eric Watson, hey, what is up? I will tell you, I've learned so much just listening. Take my advice. Shut up and listen. Thank you so much, Eric Watson. He is one of my OGs, guys. He has been in my class since I've been doing this for 9 months. Okay. I've been doing this not on TikTok, but in the Wolf Pack, which was a separate group. I was doing that for about 9 months, and he is one of my first people that was in my class. So thank you so much for being in here and continuing to be in here, Eric Watson. You are a very important person to me, so I appreciate you. Good morning, Jay Filet. All right, we're sitting right here on the ascending triangle, guys, right on the trend line that we said that if we break it, where will we go? We will most likely come here first at 89,471 because it's the bottom of the ascending triangle, and that will be a sticking point. It's a support level, guys. All right. This is what I was talking about with the patterns. When you break out of them, which we did here, we broke out of this ascending triangle here. If we break back in, I will expect for it to respect the pattern. Okay. So if it respects the pattern, it is going to come down to here at 89. Well, where are we? 89,422. Okay. If we come down to 89,422 and we do not bounce there, guys, learning every day. Thank you, Eric Watson. I appreciate you. Guys, my gifts, 90% of them are donated to someone in need. One of our mods is getting the benefit of those. So thank you for those gifts. I will set a goal at some point. I haven't done that, but I will. And if we can try to get to that goal, that's great. These do go to somebody. We do pass them on and pay them forward. The 10% I do not donate go to other creators on their lives that I support. So that's where they go to, guys. I appreciate that. One of my things in life is giving. So by giving those, you are giving them to me in some way because I'm able to do something to someone else, for someone else. Okay. So here we go. We are fading this level, guys. Look at this. We sat on top of there for a while, right? 90,355. Be the changes in here, guys. Give him a follow. Okay. We are now, look at this. This is fading down here. We're going to go to the lower time frames to take a look. Yeah. 80K magnet. I see that, J Dan, right? Is that here? Well, 89. So I have a couple of stops before that, but yeah, I can definitely see that. I think my target is my target is 76, right? Guys, follow J Dan. Excellent technical analyst. I don't know why I can't see that today. Gaz, nice to see you. All right, so here we go. If we completely lose this level right here, 90,206, we are going to come down here first at 89,619, and then we're going to come here. Why are we going to come here, guys? 89,158. This is the bottom trend line of the M pattern on the weekly. Okay, so we are now fading. We have now dropped that monthly bottom trend line of the rising wedge. We would drop this weekly M pattern again, guys. See where we are not getting up above these resistance levels. We're just not. We don't have enough liquidity to be able to do that. And every time we come up, bonk our head on the top, and then come down, we're losing people in the market. Okay? There's a ton of leverage. Leverage is ruling the market right now. We'll go to XRP. For sure. Not right now. Be the Change, guys. Follow Be the Change. He does a great show with Blockchain Bully and Caveman Fantasy every Sunday night for utility. Go and watch that show, guys. They are super knowledgeable. And I appreciate that show. So here we go. We're going to come here at 89,158. That's the bottom trend line of that M pattern that I just showed you on the weekly. Okay. And now if we fade this level, guys, this is a big level. Why? Because there's not a ton of support other than here. Right? We've got some support here at 87,230, or actually it's more like 86,6. All right. So we would probably stick here. However, if we fade that level, we're going to come down to here, 85,385. Guys, 85,385. If we drop that level, okay, we are now in some danger. And this is what this means to me. Not only have we dropped that level, not only have we fallen out of this rising channel, we had an M pattern here. We charted this all the way through, guys. If you have been in here for the long run, you know we have been charting this whole range for a very long time. Right? And what I said to Cosmic this morning, I was talking to him right before the live. Guys, give Cosmic Crypto a follow. He's my partner in the Cosmic Leap Bullish Show every Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Okay? Guys, what I said to Cosmic is this. I'm getting worried because I did think that maybe this cup and handle would break out. However, look at the RSI, guys. The RSI 6 has pushed through the 12 and the 24 on the daily. We were looking like we were bullish on the daily yesterday, right? And now the Stokes have rolled over. Good morning, James Whitman. Nice to see you. Chill. Good morning. Ra, good morning. All right, now we are rolling over on the Stokes. We don't have a ton of curvature, right? And so what this is telling me is we look at where we came up to, guys. Right at one of our levels, which was the bottom trend line of this rising channel here. If we cannot get back in this rising channel, the dream of us even having a pop up to that 50 is coming down aggressively. Okay, it's accumulating. Yeah, J Dan. And so we need to see whether we can bounce at one of these levels. I will say we dropped this level right here. We have lost the chance of this being in. So guys, I can see a cup and handle in here, right? But I can also see a shoulder, a head, and this could be a right shoulder. So if we do bounce on this level right here at 85,548, there could be a chance. Okay, and that chance could be that this could form a right shoulder and we could hop back in this channel. Okay, the best morning live. Thank you so much, 62 Barber. Nice to see you. Told you 80K before we go to over 95, possibly KD. None of us know, right? We're not wizards. We can predict all we want. At the end of the day, guys, yesterday, this chart was looking completely opposite. All right. So when people ask, like, are we going up? Are we going down? Triple X Damon, Dina, thank you so much for the gifts. Guys, when people ask, are we going up or going down? I don't know. It depends on the minute. Right? That's why we go to the higher time frames. We build our patterns on the higher time frames. We work through the lower time frames to look at the majority of the Stokes and RSI and where they are going. Okay? And that's how we get where things are ultimately going for the day. Thank you so much for being in here, you guys. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at what time? 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being in here and hanging out with me. To the creators that are in here and support me every day, thank you. Okay. Guys, thank you for all of my community hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. And to my mods who are unbelievable and the best on crypto TikTok, thank you for supporting me. The assistant, Rude Boy, Money Talk, Shauna, Sarah, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto, Josh's Journey, Crypto Cali, thank you so much. Rude Boy, of course, is the best cheerleader. I appreciate you. All right, here we go, guys. All right. So, and I say all right all the time. So anything you see in the news that is bullish, I don't know. The tariff stuff could be, right? We're waiting for the tariff news. Dina, thank you so much for all the gifts. I appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much, guys. All right. So if we come down at this level at 89,219, there is going to be a magnet, I think, that is going to drag us down to number one, this level right here, which is 86,423. This is the breakdown of this M pattern on a slant, guys. Okay, Supreme Court statement start at 10. Solano, you got it. I'm holding on for dear life, right? For dear life. There is an M pattern here on a diagonal on the daily, guys. Okay, if we break this level right here, which by the way is an important level for me. Why? Because it is the bottom trend line of that M pattern on the weekly. But not only that, guys, it is also the bottom trend line of this ascending triangle. So it is double support. It should be double support. It was double resistance on the way up, double support on the way down. If we break that level, guys, that means to me that we are getting weaker, right? We break this level and this can't hold right here. I think that we are eventually going to this level down here at 86.2. And that is because we are breaking down this slanted M pattern. You guys will know in here, if you've been in here a long time, I treat slanted and wonky patterns just like regular patterns. Okay, I learn every day from you. Omo, thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. Guys, and I learn every day from somebody else too, right? I do not know everything and I do not use everything, which is why I'm recommending Jay Dan. You go over there, learn some of the stuff that he does. It's completely different than what I do. However, we do get a lot of the same targets. And that just goes to show you there are a lot of ways to do this, guys. I am giving you the information that I have so that you can then take a little piece of it. Go to Jay Dan's live, take a little piece of what he has and develop your own strategy and something that works for you. I don't want you to copy my strategy. I want you to learn your own. Okay. And that's why I'm here. All right. She learns from me. I'm actually the charting plug. There we go. Rude boy. You are. All right. Here we go. All right. So we are coming down inside here. Okay. We come down here. We are coming down to this level right here. If we fade this level at 86.2. Okay, we are coming down to 85,439. This is why Jay Dan is saying 80K. Okay. If I don't know what his actual process is, but I will show you what I have in place. If we drop this level, guys, Steph, I'm a 59-year-old woman who started investing in crypto because of Bullish Babe. Steph, oh my gosh, that makes me tear up. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Guys, this is look, obviously emotional today. Is this the same week that I got emotional last time? Guys, this is why I do this, right? I don't do this for clicks. I don't have a bunch of courses that I do have courses, but I'm not plugging them every day. I should plug them more, right? But what someone yesterday, 501 in here, bought a car off of what we did in here. Steph is in here. He's or she is in here because of that. Guys, this is what I'm here to do. Okay. That's it. That is the bottom line. All right. I'm here to help you guys change your life like it's changed mine. And that's it. Okay. I appreciate you guys. Here we go. We have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Okay. We drop this. I'm not crying. You're crying. There we go. Good morning, Alfred. We dropped this line right here at 85,333. Guys, all right, we are going to the right here. You measure a head and shoulders from the top of the head to the bottom of the trend line right here. Shoulder, head. This is a wonky right shoulder. We drop this trend line. You measure from the head to the bottom of the trend line, and you drag this down to the supposed breakout, guys. If we drop this trend line right here, yes, there is support in between here and where my target is. However, most likely, we have seen these M patterns break down to the target more often than not. Okay, so if we break this trend line at 85,421, here's your target right here at 76,819. Okay, there are targets in here. We're going to go over some of them. I'll go over them at the end, the other targets. But right now, we have got to wait to see what the lower time frames are doing. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I am Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you don't follow me and you would like to follow me, please do it right now. Click my photo. Follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats. They will try to scam you in your DMs. I will never ask for money. I will never DM you first, guys. Okay? I do have classes. If you want to learn about crypto or charting, I have classes in the link in my bio. Go ahead and click it. There is an informational form. Fill it out and we'll get in touch with you. Okay? Thank you so much for being in here, guys. Good morning, Gamer Dad. Nice to see you. All right? Here we go. Guys, if you are in here, and you could share out the live to 10, 15, put it in your story. You guys can now share the live to your story so people can come in when they see your story. Please share it out. That is the best thing you can do for the algorithm and for my show. It shares me out to people that normally wouldn't see me. So thank you so much. If we all could do that, there's 260 people in here. If we could all do that, like 5 or 10, share it out to 5 or 10 people, that is a massive amount of people. Okay? So please, if you could do that. Unemployment rate fell to 4.4, a better number than 4.5 economists had it forecasted. Yeah, there we go, Solano. 50,000 jobs added, except I think that they had said that they were expecting 75,000. And so I don't know. It was funny. I was expecting that to move the market. Hyder, nice to see you. I'm Chelsea. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for being in here. We are charting crypto today. And if you don't know anything about crypto, please stay and chill and hang out with us. All right. Here we go, guys. I thought that the payroll numbers would actually move the market. They didn't as much as I thought they were going to. So let's see what we're doing on the 8-hour, guys. Okay. We know that the daily stokes are looking rough, guys. Here we go. I did a post last night at 10 o'clock, saying that I was getting concerned. Why was I getting concerned? I was getting concerned because this cup and handle that we had said yesterday that we could break out of if we got up and over this level right here at 95,236 and got back into the channel. We said that maybe we could break out of this cup and handle. The problem was last night I started to see this bear flag forming. All right. And this bear flag looked rough to me. Why did it look rough? Because not only the bear flag was a bear flag forming. Tariff news is the big bomb, which hasn't moved. So we still have to see exactly, Solano, right? Solano, thank you for being in here. An OG VIP, guys. I have a lot of those that have been in here since the beginning. Thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate you. All right. We have a bear flag right here. Okay. You measure a bear flag from the top of the flag to the bottom of the flag right here. This is a little bit less. There we go. Top, we'll take this, right? Top of the pole, bottom of the pole. Here's the flag. We are already breaking down from it, guys. This is the breakout candle right here, okay? And so this was starting to worry me. And I made a post about it last night. If you guys go back to my page, my TikTok page after this. It's the last post that I made. If you guys want the levels, they're all in there. They're all in that post to the upside and the downside. Okay. And I said last night at 10 o'clock, this is looking a little scary to me. The Stokes were flipping over. The 4-hour and the 8-hour were both looking like they were pointed to the downside. And I know we could get a short squeeze from here, guys, but this is looking a little dangerous to me. Why? Because this target of this bear flag, although we have support here, we have fallen through this support, look at our levels, guys, how it's stuck, right? This support, and if we fail this support, and this bottom trend line right here, the target is below both of those, below the ascending triangle, below 3 resistance levels that are all daily, weekly, monthly, and we haven't gotten back in the rising channel. Nerdy man, nice to see you, okay? So this looks to me like we want to roll down to the downside. Now, we have tariff news today. JFM, nice to see you. Faldero, nice to see you. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Potential for a massive sweep high. Makers setting up quite in tech big, possibly Farrell. Guys, Farrell does a great job of looking at the other markets for me while I'm not looking at them. And he has a lot of great information. Thank you for being in here and supporting my live every day and giving people information that I can't give them. Thank you for being in here. Uber, nice to see you. Fayleaf, good morning. Are squeezes wedges, or what does that mean? Fayleaf, thank you so much for asking that question. Guys, I'm a girly too. No way, Farrell Candles. No way. I love that. I would love to have you up someday if you want to, right? I love that. Here we go, guys. Fayleaf just asked a great question. She said, are squeezes wedges, or what are they? Guys, there's no question in here that is too small or too stupid for me to answer. So if you are in here and you are brand new to crypto and you're like, what the heck is she talking about? Because this is jargon and her charts look crazy. Ask me a question. All right. Yep. Your older sister. There we go. That's all right. Right. And so here we go. Yeah, that's all right. Right. I can't believe that. That's awesome. Feral Candles. I love that so much. All right. If you are in here, you don't know crypto, ask a question. If I can't answer it, somebody in my chat will most likely be able to answer it. There's a lot of educated people in here. She asked if what was a squeeze? A squeeze is this. A short squeeze is a mad move to the upside. Okay. And what it is this. When there's a lot of leverage in the market and it sits, I do not give alerts, Bobby. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for being in here. I don't even have a group right now. This is what I do. I have a couple of classes and some one-on-ones. If you're interested, you can go to the link in my bio. I eventually will have a group, guys. We're working on it. All right. A short squeeze is when there is a lot of liquidity in a certain area with a lot of leverage, normally, right? And the price goes down, right? And a morning, babe, always wanted to say that. Marcus, nice to see you. The price action goes down. The market makers push the price down to grab the liquidity, and that leverage acts like a fire starter, okay? And so when you hit that liquidity and it hits that level, and a lot of people get liquidated, right? Because there's a lot of stops or a lot of liquidation levels there. Those liquidation levels and stops act like fire starter to the upside. So you get a huge move really quickly to the upside, which is what I'm watching for today, right? Because if this is a cup and handle right here, and we don't know if it is, it would be invalidated if we came down here for sure, right? And that inverse, and it could turn into an inverse head and shoulders. And I just showed you that as well, right? If this is a cup and handle, that is what would get us above all these levels, is a short squeeze. That they would come down here and there is some kind of big pocket of liquidity, and I'm not looking at a liquidity map right now. If someone is, you can let me know where the liquidity is right now. That actually helps. But if Solom, nice to see you. Good morning. If we get down to a big liquidity pool and they hit it, and those stops and those liquidation levels get hit, we could get a big short squeeze, pop through this level, this level, this level, this level, and this would actually be a cup and handle. Okay. I know we're a little bit farther on the handle than we usually go, but that's all right. Sometimes patterns break out wonky, right? So I am on the alert for a short squeeze. However, the technicals are telling me that we're going down. Okay. Most of it is at 86K. Isn't that funny, right? Look at this 86K. Who just said that? Who's in my chat that said that? MJ. There we go. MJ is saying most of the liquidity is at 86K, guys. Look at this level, right? 87,198. That's pretty close to 86K. So are we coming down here to then, and guys, look at what could happen here. Okay. Here we go. So look at what could happen here, guys. We could have a shoulder, a head. This could come down to those liquidations, right? And form a right shoulder and then come up. Guys, we are always building a story, right? You always have to build a story. Fayleaf, did that answer your question, by the way? I'm thinking of shorting. Everybody's got to do what they got to do, right? But here's the thing. Bruce, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you don't follow me and would like to follow me, please follow me right now directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats. I have about 300 and they will hound you after this live and you won't be able to find me because there's so many copycats. So you'll probably follow a fake. So if you're in here and you like this live, please follow me right now from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats. So here we go, guys. All right. If we do come down here and MK or MJ is saying that that things are, all the liquidity is around 86K. If we do come down to 86K, there is a chance that we may bounce at that 86K level. The BB bot army exactly chatters, and we may make a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder to the upside, and this could get us up and out. So we need to watch these levels really, really carefully. Okay, because if we fade these levels and we come down, there could be a chance that we could bounce here and we could make this this right shoulder and come up. However, we get down to this level at 85,404 and we come down here. You're famous. That's why you have copies. I'm not famous, right? I'm not famous. I think they like to copy crypto people because then they can actually scam people, right? You don't see a lot of copies of like, you know, just big funny creators on here. It's because they copy people that they can use to scam people with. So that's why I always say, follow me in the live. I know it's annoying, guys, but it is a safety issue, not so much a follower issue. And so guys, here we go. We come down here and then we come down here and we fade this level right here. Then we've got a head and shoulders in play. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the downside. Here we go, guys. 76,819, I think it was. 76,533 would be my next one. Fake out, possibly. I have no copies. Cat says Nerdy Man. That is so funny. You're only you, right? We like that. So here we go. B Fox, nice to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, here's the levels to the upside, guys, on Bitcoin. Then we're going to go to XRP. And so where will be your entry? So guys, I put a short in, a limit short in on Floki. I'll show you guys why I put that in. I don't know if it's hit already. It was actually a trigger order. And so I don't know if that's hit already, but that's what I have in, is a short on Floki. Why am I trading Floki versus Bitcoin? Floki has a bigger ROI, right? And so I think I seen Sarah V. Oh, Sarah V has a lot of copycats, right? So I was getting in at a level that I thought we may come down on because there was a bear pennant on Floki. Okay, so I'll show you that too. Guys, thank you so much for sharing the live. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every day. Nice haircut. I do this every day at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. So here's the levels to the upside, guys. We bounce off one of these levels. Here's where we have to get up and above. We have now built resistance once again. Rusty, nice to see you. Greatest mod, Sarah V. Guys, here's the mods. My mods, assistant, Rude Boy, Sarah V, Money Talk, Shauna, Josh's Journey, J Heat, and the assistant, and of course, Rude Boy, Cosmic Crypto as well. Thank you so much for being in here and being my mods. The Breeze, nice to see you. All right, we got to get up and above this level, guys. All right, this level first at 91,094. We got up and above that level. We're coming here at 91,791. Okay, we get up above that level. We need to hit this level. Guys, see this resistance building. Short of a short squeeze and a very powerful move. Dill, good morning. Nice to see you. Short of that, we don't have enough power as far as I can see right now. And look at this. The RSI is not only just falling to the downside. Dill, thank you so much. Nice to see you. Rusty, thank you so much. We are not just falling to the downside, guys. On the 8 hour, the Stokes are at the bottom and they are still rolling over. What does that mean? That means that we are weak, right? This move is weak. And we couldn't get above these resistance levels, and without a powerful move, and that tariff news being super bullish, and it actually moving something in the market, we are not going to get over these levels, okay? This is why we watch levels in here, guys. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you haven't followed me, follow me straight from the live. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I ever say is financial advice, guys. I am not a wizard. All I can tell you is what I see in the charts, and what I see in the charts at this point technically looks like we are coming down. A short squeeze is something that we can't always predict unless we see the liquidity, which we're saying is at 86K. So we got to watch that 86K level, because if we hit that and that sparks and it ignites, we could go to the upside. So watch the volatility today, guys. Was just reading on SCOTUS blog that we won't get the tariff ruling today. Not sure 100% go, though. Thank you so much, Angus. Let's go, said Renee. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. All right. She sold Harry Potter a dragon years ago, though. I did not. I have nothing to do with Harry Potter. I have no magic, right? No magic. It is just what I do, right? Yields up, silver's up, gold's up. Russell's barely holding up. Bulls have the VIX. Mr. Toad's wild ride. Feral candles, you got it. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate the information that you bring me every single day. When Lambo... Not yet, right? I don't have a Lambo sitting outside. Lying. I probably never would, because I'm too cheap, right? Benjamin, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, thank you for following me. Here's the levels to the upside. 91,221. 91,094. Next level is this diagonal trend line right here at 91,791. All right? We get up above 91,791. Guys, we can't even hold 91, right? We have tried to hold 91 so many times. Last night, it wicked up above it, came right back down. Right? We are weak in the market. Lambo comes after you pull your third mortgage to stay afloat. Then you get a Lambo. There we go. Right? We do things to do things, 501, right? We get above here, guys. Here's your next level of resistance. It is at the top of this cup and handle. It is also a double resistance. So guys, if we couldn't get above it then, and now we have a double resistance right here, the only thing that's going to get us through is volume. Where's the volume coming from? All right. And my partner, Cosmic Crypto on the Cosmically Bullish Show, I'll come take you in my Ferrari to do a live ASAP, because I'll be rich soon. There we go, fish. There we go. Thank you so much for being in here. Guys, Cosmic Crypto, who's in here, please give him a follow, Cosmic. If you could put a comment in here. He is my partner on the Cosmically Bullish Show every Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, he always says, like, where's the liquidity? Where's it coming from? No ruling on tariffs today. Guys, that could be why we're coming down, right? He always says, where's the liquidity? Where's the liquidity, guys? Do we have new money? We have to think realistically and rationally about what is happening right now. And what is happening is this. Every time we go up, we are losing liquidity. And then they're trying to bump us up. There he is, guys. Give him a follow. He's a great creator. One of my favorites, if not my favorite, right? Obviously, my ultimate partner on Cosmically Bullish. And he's got a lot of information that he can share with you. Plus, he's a nice person. And he's here for the good of crypto. So, guys, give him a follow. If we do not get up and over this level at 94,958, guys, this is your level. This is our level, right? This is our level. Why? Where's Chad and Nil? Not in the basement. Because this is the bottom level of the rising wedge that we cannot get back in. It is also the top trend line of the cup and handle. Okay, we break out of here. Where are we going next? Immediately, we're probably going to this level right here. And this is 96,224. Why? Because this is the top trend line of an inverted head and shoulders here. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. Okay, we come here and we break this level here. Where are we going next? We're probably going to this target right here. It's 98,947. What is this? This is the breakout of this bull flag right here. Okay. And if we break out of this bull flag, guys, by the way, I know it's invalidated because it came down here, but the bull flag at the end of a cup and handle is the same measurement as a cup and handle. Okay. And actually, we're going to move this up here. This is actually a little bit higher, guys. 102. See, I do make mistakes on here. So we would come up to about 102. Okay. That is about where the 50 moving average is on the weekly, which in the last two cycles, we have come up, popped up to the 50 and then come back down again. And that's where we get the big move down. Okay. So I can see this move happening. I just don't know how right now. The lower time frames have to be able to flip us. And are they flipping? No, they are not, guys. Right? Look at this, right? 232 people in the live. Guys, thank you so much for being in here today. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I am a crypto chick. If you don't know anything about crypto, please stay in here for at least a couple of minutes, right? And see what we're doing in here. We are charting crypto charts. You can make money to the upside and the downside if you trade, or you can just buy low and sell high if you buy and hold. And this can help you make money in the long term, right? I do not tell you what to invest in. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am a chartist and a technical analyst who tries to show you where the markets are going every day so that Wall Street, thank you so much, so that you feel comfortable no matter where you're going or if you're buying or holding. We also talk about crypto and general crypto in here and what the terms mean. So if you have questions and you're in here for the first time, no question is too stupid or too small for our chat. BTC dominance finally fallen out of a huge bear flag though. Possibly, right? We would have to bounce at one of these levels, right? The BTC dominance, guys, is the market share that Bitcoin is taking of all of the crypto market, okay? And that's what Bitcoin dominance is. The problem with Bitcoin dominance falling while the BTC price is falling is this. BTC dominance usually marks, when that falls, it usually marks an altcoin season, okay? And a lot of people are saying, hey, if the BTC dominance falls, we're gonna have an altcoin season and we're gonna take off. The problem with that is there's no liquidity. There's no new liquidity in the market. So all that's doing, if Bitcoin is falling and people are scared to even be in Bitcoin, why would they be in altcoins? And we haven't had a huge Bitcoin run for people to take profit from Bitcoin and put it into the alts, which is why the altcoin season usually happens, guys. We haven't had that. So again, we need to think rationally about the markets. If we don't have money in Bitcoin, there's a very, very good chance that people won't have money for alts, okay? And until Bitcoin runs and people are allowed to take profits from Bitcoin, then Bitcoin dominance falling is not that bullish of a thing for alts. Yes, they made popcorn. We may get one here, one here, one here, right? We've seen that happen. There's been some outliers, but we're not gonna get all of them running at the same time, okay? There's just not enough liquidity, okay? So here we go, guys, to the downside. To the upside. We have those levels. To the downside, you have those levels. This is still looking dangerous to me, guys. Look at the 4 hour. Right? Guys, please tap your screen, 59K likes. If you guys can tap your screen, share this live out, that would be awesome. B-Fox, thank you for being in here. To all my mods, thank you. Eric Watson and the stock market. Exactly, guys. We have gold and silver running. They continue to run. Damon, Semp, thank you so much. Thank you for the mermaid. That's a cool one. I haven't seen that one yet. Guys, we have the stock market running. BTC has formed head and shoulders on the 1 hour. Yeah, we saw that yesterday, right? I think that's the same one. Is it this one right here? Shoulder, head, shoulder. We actually charted this yesterday. Alexander, thank you so much. And so guys, gold and silver is running, right? The stock market is running. The DXY wants to bump up, right? Crypto is not even in people's purview right now. And without that liquidity, we have a problem. Okay, Bullish Nation, let's go. Thank you so much, Wall Street. I appreciate you. Silver needed to run AI. There we go. Chester and Company, nice to see you. Let's go to the 1 hour, guys. 4 hours still slumping over. We're still not getting the curvature that we need, right, guys? We're just not. We need more curvature on the RSI and the Stokes to actually push us up. We have a little bit on the RSI here. We have formed a head and shoulders. Guys, look at this, right? We said this yesterday. It's not on my chart right now because I had taken it off. But here we go. There is a head and shoulders right here, okay? This is what we had said yesterday, and actually it's the end of the bull flag. So Alexander just said it's forming head and shoulders on the hour, and it absolutely is. However, Bullish Babe League, there we go, BBL. There we go. I don't know if you should be calling me the BBL, rude boy, right? I don't know. What happened with the tariffs? Nothing. Apparently, we're not getting that news today. So here we go. Alexander is absolutely right. Thank you, Alexander, for pointing that out. We have a shoulder, a big head, and a shoulder. Guys, when you have a head and shoulders pattern, sometimes this, the right side of the head will actually form that bear flag that we were talking about. And look at it has, and actually this would be the bear flag, guys. This is even bigger. Look at this. Here is the bear flag on the higher time frame, guys, that we just put out. Jay Filet, thank you so much. I know I got excited, said Rude Boy. I know. There we go. All right, here we go. Pole flag. It is also the slope of the head of this head and shoulders right here. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the downside, guys. This is the pull. This is the flag right now. We have already bounced out of it. If we don't hold this level right here at 89, 364, this will tell, are you personally bearish or bullish? This will tell you that we are dumping out confirmed of this bear flag. Okay. Here we go. Here's the bear flag, guys. Let's see if this brings us all the way down. It does, guys. This is confluence. All right. This is confluence right here. You guys will know in here if you've been in here for a long time, right? When we have a target that brings us directly down to a support level, what does that mean? It means that these charts are telling you where they want to go in two forms. They're giving you a pattern, right? We have a head and shoulders pattern that has a bear flag at the end of it, and it's bringing you down with the target to our ultimate support. All right. Am I personally bullish or bearish? I am never personally bearish or bullish ever, really, right? I am bullish very long term. I think crypto has a very long future and a very bright one. Long term meaning 2026. I'm bearish midterm. I think that we are eventually going to come down and capitulate at some point, midterm being the next 3 to 6 months. And I am bearish or bullish short term, depending on the day and the minute. And so that's my answer. Thank you so much for being in here. I am bullish very long term, guys. I love crypto, right? Is why I'm in it. What do you think about Pepe Node? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, Fish. I do chart some memes in here, but I've never heard of that actually. And I'll tell you what, I've never heard of it. That goes to the liquidity LVL. Yeah, guys, that goes to the liquidity level. Right? That's what Fayleaf is saying. Absolutely, Fayleaf. Amazing, right? This comes to the liquidity level. That's looking a little suspect, isn't it, guys? Positive thinking is bullish, babe. Guys, I am a trader, not a TA specialist. She does what the charts tell her 100%, rude boy. Guys, I'm Chelsea. I'm the bullish babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for being in here. If you are brand new and haven't followed me, please follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you'll get copycats, guys. I have a lot of them. They will try to scam you in your DMs. I will never DM you first, ever. Okay? So please follow me directly from the live if you like this content. And if you could, share it out to your friends, right? Or share it out to your story. The more people we get to even dip their toes into crypto, guys, the better, right? Thank you for being in here. Thank you for the follows, guys. All right? I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a trader, a chartist, and I don't even trade live online, right? I don't think it's right now while a lot of people are losing money for me to trade and make people think that they can make 100x trade and win every day. It's just not, it's not what I do, right? I may trade eventually online. It's just not the right time right now. So I think this looks more likely than not, guys. The RSI is trying to turn over on the 1 hour. We just don't have enough power. Look at the Stokes. We're still rolling over. Let's go to the 4. Popcat is coming into a long play for me. There we go. Really? I'll take a look at that. Farrell, nice to see you. What do you think of of WIF? I think it's going to have a run with everything else, guys. The market doesn't have liquidity right now. Right? I think some of the memes, the more community memes, will still have a run this cycle, right? And H bar is testing my patience. I want in at the retest. I know it's hanging around, right? We either need to dump or pump. That's how I was feeling last night. I was looking at the charts. I'm like, oh God, just do something, right? Just do something. Weeds, thank you so much. All right. That's what I think, guys. Let's go to the 15 minute and the 7. I know we're spending a lot of time on Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is still daddy today, right? Bitcoin is still daddy today. Until Bitcoin dominance drops, Bitcoin has a run and allows people to take profit, and we are risk on. Bitcoin is still the leader. And that's why we spend a lot of time on it. I know I'm long-winded. I know I have confusing charts, right? Rocket Lab stock. Nice to see you, Folio. Thanks for being in here. I'm losing faith in XLM. We can take a look at XLM. Guys, I know my charts are confusing. However, there is one thing that I try to do in here, and that is just try to be realistic with you guys. We don't have it. I thought Trump was daddy, said Mr. Slippers. I mean, I guess at some degree he is, right? I don't know. But Bitcoin in my life, right? Trump is not in my life. Bitcoin for crypto is daddy right now, and everything's going to follow it. Maybe not everything, a lot of things, guys. Hi, Adrian. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for the follows. If you don't follow me, please follow me right now from the live. Otherwise, you'll get copycats, and they will try to scam you in your DMs, and you won't be able to find the real me afterwards because there's so many. And they take my picture. I'm surprised if they don't have my voice at this point. My picture, my content, everything, okay? Guys, these levels are in a post on my page. So if you want to take a look at them or snapshot them, you can. Absolutely. We're taking a little pop up here, guys. Where do we have to get above, right? These Stokes are turning on the 15. Are they turning on the 7? Remember, guys, we use the majority in here. Okay, so we just went down the timeline. We went from the 8 hour to the 4 hour to the 1 hour to the 30 minute to the 15 minute, right? What was the majority, guys? The majority is that they're scarily turning down, but you are bullish long-term. Yeah, 100%, Jay Filet. That's why my name is bullish, right? I'm bullish long-term, 100%. And I'm bullish short-term sometimes, right? I'm bullish depending on the day. My posts are live daily on YouTube, although I've had some problems uploading them. But guys, if you want to follow me on YouTube and you want these lives when you miss them, if you go to the link in my bio, you can follow me on all social media platforms and my classes are in there. So please click on the bio in the live and give me a follow. Jay Flay, just wanted you to say that to everyone. Yes, guys, I am 100% bullish long-term, 100%, or else I wouldn't be in crypto. Okay. I think that we are going to have a good 2026 and a run in 2006. I just don't know when that's going to be. And I don't predict times because I don't know. Just like you guys see in here, I don't predict ways and I give you the bullish and the bearish scenario because I don't know until I see the chart at that very moment, right? Do I have a bullish, do I have a bullish BTC prediction this year? Yeah, by the end of the year I do. Yes, absolutely. XRP is down because of BTC. Same old story. You got it, right? Jay Flay, thank you so much for saying that. I know why you did that. I appreciate that. I don't want people to think that I'm bearish. I just am giving you the real picture of what's going on. Invictus, I'm so glad I sold my BTC. Are you waiting to get back in or are you done? All right, guys, here we go. We are forming a W here, right? On the 7 minute. But look at this, guys. Like I said, 8 hour, 4 hour, 1 hour, all pointed down on the Stokes, all pointed down on the RSI, right? What's pointed up? The 15 minute. And then I said, let's go to the 7 and let's go to the 5 and the 3 and see what they do. So we have 4 time frames over here that are bearish, right? And we've got 1 time frame that is bullish. And now we just went to the time frame below it. And look at this, right? We look bullish. However, do these Stokes look, does this RSI look like it's rolling over? Do these Stokes look like they're rolling over? Yes. They look weak to me. Let's go to the 5 minute, right? And let's see what the 5 minute is doing. Guys, we're rolling over even more. If this pops out, what is this going to pop out to? This is a W pattern right here. One hump of the W, second hump of the W. Let's see where this goes, right? Does this go to the next resistance? We'll see. This is actually here because you have to go to the bottom. You guys measure a W from the bottom of the lowest peak of the W to the trend line and you drag this up. This does get us over resistance, guys. I will say we get up here over 91,793. Okay, this could be the start of everything curving. If we do not, most likely, all of the other time frames that are the majority, the weekly time frame is the most important. All of the time frames are important, RGB. To me, the time frames that are the most important are the 8 hour and the 7 minute. Why? Because the 7 minute sits between 2 time frames that lower time frame traders. Guys, thank you, Weeds, Golden Moon, Kathy Lee, nice to see you. Thank you so much for the heart me. The 7 minute sits in between the 5 minute and the 15 minute. Those are 2 time frames that are heavily weighted by low time frame traders. The 8 hour, we are bullish, just in a downtrend bearish pattern. Exactly, B-Dogs, exactly. The 8 hour sits in between the 4 hour and the daily, which are 2 heavily weighted time frames by higher time frame traders. So I go from the daily, I draw my patterns on the daily, the weekly, the monthly. Then I work down from there. So I don't have a time frame that is generally the most important. I would actually, if I said a time frame that was the most important right now, it's the monthly. And why is it the monthly? Because we're in a rising wedge on the monthly. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for sharing this out. 246 people in the room. Guys, thank you so much for tapping your screen. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing this out. I'm Chelsea, I'm the Bullish Babe. If you don't follow me, please give me a follow right now. Otherwise, you'll get copycats. They will try to scam you. The monthly is the most important because we're falling out of a monthly bearish pattern right now. And if we don't get above it, my fear is that we are coming down to lower prices. Actually, it's not even a fear, guys. I don't have fear in crypto. I don't know why I said that. I don't have fear in crypto. What I have fear of is not knowing where we're going, which is why I do this, right? I want to know where we're going. And if I know where we're going, then I can remain calm. All right? And that's what I want you guys to do too. Let's go to, yeah, we're going. Look at this. Yep, we're going. Guys, this will probably hit this level. It's whether or not we reject this level right here. When did you start TA? I started about 3.5 years ago. It may be 4 now. I keep saying 3.5 years, and I feel like I've done this for 4. It took me a while to get it and to learn. I could see the patterns, but I couldn't see the movement in the market. And I think that's what takes the longest time in here. But if you get it, guys, once you get it and you develop your strategy, you can see things that you didn't think you could see. Guys, look at this thing, right? This is how we do. I love when this happens on a live. So we just said, this is a W pattern. We'll probably come up to this target. Guys, if we get rejected, we're either going to get rejected here, we're going to roll over, or we're going to bounce through it, rebound through it. We're going to take a look. Manipulation is in full control today per the higher betas. Be prepared to set your stop losses. There we go, guys. Set your stop losses. They're going to wick us up and down. That's what they do. Feral Candle, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. You will see everything after. Yes. Right. In retrospect, you will see everything. You need to see it beforehand. That's what I'm trying to teach you. All right. Let's go to XRP, guys. We'll also do Sol. All right. Here we go. XRP. Hi, Lorene. Nice to see you. What does a stop loss mean? I love questions. Thank you so much. Superhost Storms. A stop loss is this. When you're trading crypto, so I'm a day trader. And when I'm trading crypto, what you normally do is you go on an exchange. You shouldn't use a SF flow when DCAing though. No, if you're just buying and holding, a stop loss doesn't matter. It's when you're trading, like day trading, that it matters. And what it means is this. When you go to set your trade, what you do is you set a take profit, which is where you think that asset is going to go to. You set an entry point first. You enter the trade, and then you set a take profit, which is where you think the trade is going to go to, and that's where it takes you out. And then you set a stop loss, which is the amount of at a point of the amount of money that you are okay losing in that trade. And when that trade hits your stop loss and it comes down and it's losing, it will hit your stop loss and kick you out of the trade automatically. Now, I will say this, guys, and I said this on the Cosmically Bullish show yesterday. There was so I hope that answered your question. So basically what it is it's like a fail safe, right? Where if you are thinking that you want to risk 50% on the trade, so you're like, okay, I could either make 100% or I could lose 50%. Right? That's what you're doing. You're not gambling, but you're basically taking an educated guess on where an asset is going to go to. And so you set a take profit at a certain amount and you set a stop loss at a certain amount. And once that trade either hits your take profit, you get out, or the trade turns on you and you hit your stop loss. And instead of getting liquidated and losing all of your money, which is why I always say, always use a stop loss. You do not want to lose your money. A stop loss is set at where your risk appetite is, right? How much you're willing to risk on that trade. All right. After watching Bullish Babe, you will see how everything makes sense after. Thank you so much, Wall Street. I appreciate you. So guys, look at this. Look at what this did, right? Went straight to where our target is, which was that resistance level, right? We know we have a target above it, but guys, this is why you take profit a little bit before the target. Why? Because a lot of the time, if there's a resistance level before the target, a lot of the time you won't get to the target. So if you're day trading, 618 bounce breakout of bear structure, 4 hour, really, Van, interesting. Guys, I don't use fibs. A lot of people in here do. Thank you so much for dropping that in there. So you're saying we just bounced off of the 618, break out of the bear structure. Let's see what happens, right? This gets above my level right here. Do you do futures? These strategies apply to it? I'm sorry, I'm just new. I love the questions, guys. Thank you for being in here and asking questions. Bernie, yes, I trade leverage, which is kind of like futures. And yes, that's what we're doing here. These strategies apply to that and will help you to be able to see where the market is moving or where an asset is moving so that you can day trade if you would like to, right? Someone with ADHD, how do we pay attention to this? Stanley, I have ADHD. So I'm hoping that your ADHD matches up with my ADHD and you can somehow read what I'm saying. I have crippling ADHD, right? Stanley, thank you so much for being in here. All right. How do we pay attention to this? For some reason I do. I don't know. And I will say there's a lot of people in here with ADHD. I don't know why it works, but it works. I don't know why, right? We'll see. Guys, we are pumping out of this level. Where are we going next? Let's take a look at where we're going next, right? We have to stay on Bitcoin all day. That's what we do. Here we go, guys. We're pumping out of another W pattern. Here we go. We're on the 7 minute. Let's see if this 7 minute can carry us. Is it flipping the 15 minute and the 1 hour? See why I moved through the time frames, guys. I think my wife has it, says Slippers. ADHD is a mind of extreme intelligence. Thank you, Stratic. Nice, Stratic, nice to see you. Thank you so much for being in here. Pattern recognition and constant movement. We got it. Right, Lauren? Right? You called this yesterday, right? There we go, Storms. Thank you so much. It's because there's always fluctuation. No, so engaging. Thank you so much, Solano. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Here we go, right? We have actually, this is a kind of a head and shoulders, guys. Shoulder, head, shoulder. It is really a W pattern, though. Here we go. We just broke out of that level, guys. If I was live trading, this would be really exciting. But I'll show you. If we break out of this W right here, right? Where are we going? Here's where we're going. Bottom of the W. This is how you measure a W pattern, guys. What did you say? Fluctuation. There we go. Fluctuation. Exactly. Word slip. Sorry, guys. Your charts have been consistent for sure. Thank you so much, Bob Fox. Here we go, guys. We are in a W pattern right here. Okay. This W breaks out. You measure a W from the bottom of the lowest peak of the W to the trend line, to the top of the trend line. You drag this to the supposed breakout. We are trying to break out of this, guys. I will say this is looking a little overheated. Right? This is looking a little overheated. Are we going to break out of this on the 15 minute? Let's see what the 7 minute is doing. I'm going to long on XRP. There we go. Right? There we go. Guys, the 7 minute looks like it wants to roll over. Is the 5 minute rolling over even more than that? This is what you have to do. You have to move time frames all the time to see what we're doing. Okay? CISO Shane, thank you so much, guys, for the gifts. If we break out of this, here is where we are going, guys. 93,560. Here is why I see a problem with this. Okay? And I'm not dumping on your day, right? I'm just telling you the realistic, what I see is it may be happening here and why I see an issue with this. You guys know that I love secondary patterns. Why do I love secondary patterns? What a secondary pattern is this. It's what we just saw, you guys. It's what we just saw. Easily what we just saw. It is this. I'm going to go down to the 15 minute again just so that we can, or the 7 minute so we can see it. All right. We saw this W pattern right here, right? We saw this W pattern. Here we go. This W pattern, break up and lead into this W pattern. 1, 2. That is a secondary pattern. It is a pattern, bullish pattern or a bearish pattern leading into another bullish or bearish pattern. Right? And when you do that, what happens is this. It allows you to see where the market is moving long term. The more patterns you can see, the better we're off we are. Nothing to stop the rise for now. My Chinese struggle bus is even moving. No way, Feral Channel. Let's see what happens here, guys. Right? All right. So if you can see that, guys, then you can see where we are going. Babe, go to shoot. Great live. Oh, gotta go. Stratic, thank you so much for consistently popping in here. I appreciate you. Can you explain the rise and fall like every other day? No one really can explain it. That's just how the market moves, Stanley, right? The market moves because of, right now it's moving because there are a lot of other outside factors that are pushing crypto down because it's a risk off environment. And when you get that, what you get is liquidity kind of splashing around, right? And so when liquidity splashes around like that, there's a very good chance that things will go up and down. BlackRock, yeah, of course, right? Verbose, nice to see you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Surprise me too. Let's see. All right. Feral Candle, here we go, right? We just went out, broke out of a W pattern into another W pattern right here. Here's the problem, the only problem that I see, and I'm not saying we're not gonna pump up from here. And guys, we did call the cup and handle yesterday. I will say we've called a bearish and bias pattern every day, right? It just depends. We're calling levels here, not really the targets. And those are the levels to pay attention to. But what I will say is this, if we get up here at the target at 93,589, we could go there right now, guys. We could have a pump out right now. If we go there, the problem that I see is this, I don't see a secondary pattern to this. I'll let you know when the VIX hooks downside should be a little dramatic. Yeah, I'm wondering, I don't see a secondary pattern right here. And so that either says this, that this is gonna power up and try to bump through this level right here at the 95K, which you guys know is that level, right? That we need to get above, or it is going to roll over here and we're gonna come down and this was a fake out to the upside. Okay, good morning, 456, nice to see you. Guys, let's go to XRP while we're waiting on this, okay? Hold on one second. All right, let's take a look at XRP and what's happening here. Okay, yeah, we're pumping out of this channel, guys. Okay, here we go, guys, on XRP, right? Here we go. XRP, we had pumped out of this this falling channel. XRP has been looking bullish to us for a very long time, right? Because it was in a falling channel instead of a rising channel. And that is a bullish thing, right? It is a bullish bias pattern, unlike the rising channel, which is a bearish bias pattern. Okay, so here we are on XRP. Let's go to the 8 hour. Let's take a look here, guys. On XRP, we are in a falling channel. We had broken out here and we faked out to the upside, and now we have broken out again, right? The 8 hour is looking bullish again, guys, okay? We faked out to the downside and now we're rocketing up. This could be a really good sign. Although I will say, this does look like a bear flag to me. Are we gonna come down again? I don't know, guys, right? What we need to do is plot these to the upside and the downside. The upside is this. There is a bull flag right here. This could break us to the upside if this breaks over this level right here at 215. Okay, almost like the Bitcoin chart, exactly, right? So we're in, yay, XRP, thanks, BB. Absolutely, Mr. Slippers. Guys, my voice is weaning today, so I may cut this short a little bit. I am having trouble talking a little bit, which sucks, right? If this is a bull flag, and this does break out to the upside, okay? Here's where we will go. We will go to 267. This is that major resistance that we have to pop out of, okay? Hi, nice to see you, Jaquita. Nice to see you. If we pop out here of this bull flag, we will go to the 268 mark. That is a major, good morning, Tally. Nice to see you. That is a major, major resistance for XRP, okay? We break out of here, guys. This is where we could get a big move for XRP. 100K likes, guys. Thank you so much for being in here today. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every weekday morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being in here, guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for pushing me forward. I am not a financial advisor, not financial advice. We do crypto charting every single day. If you don't know about crypto, ask, right? Our chat is super nice. I think I'm pretty nice. And we are here to help you however you need. I'm here to help you to see where the markets are moving, guys. Okay, let's see what happens here on XRP. Here are your levels. We break this level right here at 216. We go to this level right here at 280. 270. We break 270, guys, decisively. This is where we get a big move. I'm out, hit my trail. Bye, B Fox. Thank you so much for being in here. All right, here we go. We do not get up and over this. And this is a bear flag right here. Here are your levels to the downside. You guys know I always give you levels to the upside and the downside. I will say the Stokes and the RSI are trying to point up. They're trying to lift up, which is what we said yesterday on the 8 hour for a lot of assets. The 8 hour was looking up. It kind of faked us down to the downside, and now it's lifting up again, guys. Okay. And so we need to heed this, and we need to know that if we get up and over certain resistance levels, bulls still have the VIX, small wickless building momentum, but for now it's the bulls in charge. There we go, right? There we go. Let's see what happens here. Okay. So if we move this level to the upside, guys, all right, and we get up and over this level, this could get us up and over. If we do not, it's going to be this bear flag that actually breaks us down here. Okay, it is trying to lift up. However, if we don't get some momentum here, this bear flag right here, here's the pole, here's the flag. We break down. Here's the first level. We'll go to the downside, guys, 198.83. It's a diagonal trend line that we've held for a while. Okay, we break that level to the downside. Here's where we're going to go. We're going to go first to the 50% mark in the channel, 186.72. I always see bear flags. I know, Abram, they're hard to not see. Right, Abraham? They're hard to not see. And what I try to do is try to see all of the patterns, bullish and bias, and then try to use the Stokes and the RSI to clarify what those patterns mean and which one is more prevalent. Okay, what was the top of the bull? Top of the bull flag here, right here, 270. It's 268, but we want a decisive move, guys. Okay, so 270. If we break down here, where are we going to go? Right here, 198 first, right? Second level right here, about 187. Okay, that's the middle of the channel. We usually stop there. If we don't stop there and we keep going, we're going to go to 177. Bob, Lauren, thank you so much. Guys, thank you to everybody who is in here right now. I cannot express to you enough how much you guys have being in here has meant to me. You guys have pushed me out so far. Thank you so much for supporting me and being in here every day. Thank you to my mods, Rude Boy, Assistant, Money Talk, Shauna, Sarah, J Heat, Cosmic Crypto, Josh's Journey, Rude Boy. I think I got all of you. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. Good morning, DGen. You have built an army. Guys, you are my army. Thank you so much. How many profit have you made? I never say that, Said. Thank you so much for asking, though. Haven't pushed you out far enough. Chatters, I think you pushed me out pretty far. Thank you so much for being in here. For both, you too. Guys, I have a lot of OGs who have been here since I started this, so I just appreciate you guys so much. Solum is another one that's in here, right? You guys are killing it. Thank you so much. We break this bear flag down, guys. We're going to then go to the target next at 180.55. Okay, we go to 180.55. Very, very good chance that we want to come down to the bottom of this channel. Why? Because when we break back into a pattern, like I said before, can you get a Hemi Outlook? I'm probably not going to do that today. My voice is killing me today, so I probably won't get through a lot of alts today, guys. Only 2 years in, Damon. There we go, right? Here we go. If we go here and this bear flag breaks down and we cannot get up and over that level, guys, we are most likely going to want to come down to the bottom of the channel. Why? Because things that price action that breaks back into a pattern from the upside or the downside will respect the pattern again, just like it never left. Right, guys? And this is one of the things one of the tricks that I use that you guys can learn from me that I got from another trader. It is the reason why I keep my lines on my chart is because when price action breaks into a pattern and then breaks out of a pattern and then breaks back in, it treats the pattern as if it never left, which means if this breaks in from the top, most likely it will eventually make its way down to the bottom. That is how price action treats patterns, and that is how ranges work. Okay, so if that does happen and we do break down here, watch the bottom of this channel because this is going to be where this wants to magnet to eventually if we get through the 50% point in the channel. Okay, this is the way. Thank you so much, Abraham. I appreciate you. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you guys every day. Here we go. That is XRP, guys, to the downside, right? We break this level to the downside. What do we have in store? I'm going to go to the lower time frames. We're going to see what's going on. Are we looking like we are going to pop up? Possibly, guys. Let's take a look, right? We break this level to the downside for some reason. Here's where we're going to go, 114.37. This is what made you confident enough to trade leverage? Verbose asks. What made you confident enough to trade leverage? It took me a long time. Verbose, it took me about a year of trading paper. And that's just me. That doesn't mean everybody has to do the same thing, right? The reason why I started trading leverage was this. I saw that it could multiply the capital that I had in the trade, right? So therefore, for me, it was a risk off option. I know a lot of people think of it as risk on. In my opinion, it's actually a little bit risk off, depending on if you know what you're doing, guys. If you're just hopping in and haphazardly trading leverage, 100xing, like that is not what I do at all. I am a risk managed discipline trader. I only get into a trade when I see certain confirmations, and I use a stop loss every time, and I use a take profit every time. I knew that I could possibly do it when I finally started getting charts and understanding where the market was going. And I didn't do that until I knew charts enough that I was basically winning, I would say like 70% of the trades that I put on. And by winning, I don't mean every single one of those wins was big, guys. I mean that I was winning, meaning I would, as soon as my trade got into profit at 25%, I would move my stop loss up, and I would get stopped out all the time, but I would get stopped out in profit. Okay. I just got to the stream. Are we cooked? No, we're looking a little bullish right now. Actually, we'll see what happens. Right. And so that's how I got confident enough. I think it's a different point for everyone. And it really depends on, can you read charts enough to be able to put in trades? And then can you be disciplined enough, guys? Trading is all about discipline. I told this to someone yesterday. It was Jay He I was talking to. And he said, so, we were talking about traders and how a lot of them are not profitable consistently. And he said, what do you think that is? And I said, you know what? I think that's because people don't know when to stop. It's not about the fact that people are greedy or people don't, or they don't set their stop losses right, or they don't set their take profits right. It's that they don't know when to stop and walk away, right? And so if you lose a trade, right, or if you win a trade, you could win a trade and make 500%. What people most of the time do, the people that lose in this game, what they do is they take that 500%, they put it back into a trade at higher leverage, right? Because you think that because you won that last one, that you're gonna win this one, and now you can put higher leverage on and a bigger amount of money, right? And most likely, guys, the exchanges are, if you picture them, Tori Trade said this, she's a stock trader. She said, if you picture the markets as carnival games, then you will understand what kind of pressure we are under as traders from the market. The market does not want you to win, right? And if you learn leverage mastery, learn charts first, right? You can't learn leverage without learning charts. And she's exactly right. And that is this. Carnival games are rigged so that you will lose. Same thing with the exchanges, guys. And if you don't think that's, and if you don't think that's the case, go on and throw on a couple of leverage trades without knowing charts and without actually plotting them out, right? And you will lose the majority of the time, right? You may get a flyer in there. You may win one here and there. You will lose the majority of the time. And that is because it is rigged against you, right? Why do you think they let you borrow 100x, right? So just keep that in mind. I know I went on a little bit of a rant there, but it's important. And Verbose, thank you for the question. I didn't get confident for about a year. And then I got confident enough to look at the charts and kind of know where we were going. And guys, I set rules. I don't enter a trade unless all my rules are in place, right? And if you break your rules, then you will lose and you will get wrecked. That's just what it is. All right. So make your rules, stick to them, stick to your stop loss, stick to your take profit, and let it do what it does. And when your stop loss gets hit, or when it's close to hitting the stop loss, do not move your stop loss. You put that stop loss in place for a reason, right? You put that stop loss in place for a reason. Do not move it because now it's coming down to your stop loss. The stop loss is there to protect you. Okay. It seems like the only way to make money. Thank you for taking the time to answer. Yeah, verbose, no problem. Thank you so much for being in here all the time. OG. That cup and handle you mentioned yesterday seems to be playing out. We'll see, right? We'll see. What we need is to get over some of those resistance levels again. If we do, then yeah, it might play out. If we don't, we're going to come down and we're going to hit our head against it again. All right, let's take a look, guys. I am going to end early today. My voice is just not having it today. I'm sorry. I'm not going to end right now, but I'll probably just do a couple more and then BTC. BTC just shot up. What are we at right now in BTC? Yeah, look at this, guys. On the 1 hour, right? We are looking like we want to come up to the upside. Let's take a look. We understand what indicators do I use? Yeah. So actually, I'll put them right in the chat. And if somebody can pin them, that would be awesome. RSMFI and the RSI X3. There we go. There's my two indicators, guys. I use the Stokes RSMFI and I use the RSI X3, guys. Those are the two that I use. My X3 is set at 6, 12, and 24 when you go in. Liquidity farming ongoing. Exactly. Like, I'm not trusting this move. I told you guys yesterday, I was not trusting any move, right? We don't trust moves until we get over levels, guys. Even if we wick above there. Jag, thank you so much. Tommy, thank you so much. Lorene, Life Lessons, thank you so much. Cecil, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you guys. Why is a coin considered weak when it rises consistently but with low volume? Considered weak on the move. I think, so it's not considered weak overall. We're considering it on the move. Thank you, Chelsea, and all the mods. Have a great day and an evening. Better weekend. Thank you so much, Damon. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Guys, 270 people in the live, 121K likes. Thank you so much for doing what you do and hanging out with me every day. I appreciate you. Guys, if you don't follow me and you would like to, and this is interesting to you, I am Chelsea. I am the Bullish Babe. I am in crypto. I do crypto charting every single day, weekday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys don't know crypto and you're brand new to this, please say hi. Please come and hang out with us and you're interested in crypto. Guys, we chart the charts to show you that you can make money in crypto. That is what we do here, okay? We are disciplined, we are rational, and we are realistic. And when it's going down, we'll tell you that it's going down. And that's what we do in here every single day, guys. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for following me. Please follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you'll get copycats. I have about 300. They will try to follow you. You won't be able to find who I actually am afterwards. So if you like me, please do follow me directly from the live right now. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. All right, guys, Cosmic Crypto is in here. Cosmic, can you put a comment in? I also do a show. I do a show at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single weekday. And then Monday through Thursday, I do another show with Cosmic Crypto. He is my ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show. We do a show every Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please give him a follow, guys. That is a crypto show as well. We talk more general crypto in there. It's more like a podcast. Come and hang out with us. All right. And follow Cosmic Crypto. There he is. Please pin him, guys, if you can. Give him a follow. He's a great creator. He's one of my favorite people in crypto. And we work well together, and we have a lot of laughs and talk a lot of crypto. Come there on Monday and hang out with us. All right. Here we go, guys. XRP, there's your levels to the upside and the downside. Let's take a look at Sol, because I said I would yesterday. What is BTC doing? We're going to flip back and forth. Let's take a look at BTC and what it's doing. Is it going to get over this level? Okay, we know, guys, there's a cup and handle here. This thing shoots up and gets some power here. We could break through it, guys. Cosmic is BB's crypto husband. I mean, right, crypto partner, right? But guys, yeah, give him a follow. He's excellent. Here we go, guys. 270 people in here. Thank you so much. We need to break this level consistently and decisively. Can you show me how you did that trend channel? Yes, I can. Thank you so much for the questions, guys. Here we go. This trend channel right here, is this what you're talking about, JH? This one? All right, guys, there is a channel. Actually, J Dan, if he's still in here, he is the one that told me to use channels. So guys, I don't know everything, right? I know a little bit and I can read patterns and blah, blah, blah. But there are a lot of people that know a lot more than I do, right? And when J Dan first came into my lives, guys, if J Dan's still in here, give him a follow. He's a great chartist and a great technical analyst in crypto as well. Guys, also, if you can chart crypto, you can chart anything. So you can trade whatever you want if you learn how to chart. All right. So he eventually told me, he's like, Chelsea, your trend lines, like instead of making a channel with trend lines, you can just use the channel tool, which is here. Here we go, guys. You click this button right here with this line on TradingView, and you go down to parallel channel, which is right here. Okay. And you click that button, and then you click the beginning of the channel right here, and you go to the end of the channel right here. Actually, I'm going to do it somewhere else so that you can see it. Hold on one second. Here we go. Teaching here, guys. I don't say this that often. I do have classes. I have a beginner class starting and an intermediate class starting. I will also have an advanced trading class starting as well. They're the only things that I offer for money, right? Those, and I also have one-on-one sessions and a mentorship program, which is high level, right? That means I'm with you for 4 to 8 weeks. And so if you guys are interested in any one of those things, please go to the link in my bio and check them out. You go to the link in my bio. The link in my bio right under my face on TikTok is my link tree. You can go to my link tree and you can check that out. It has all of my socials in there too. Please follow me on YouTube, and you will be able to see my classes in there as well. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I'm going to do a channel right here for you. So you go here, you click on the parallel channel, then you go from the beginning of the channel to the end of the channel. So you go to here, right? And then you pull that down, and that's how you do it. Super simple. Do you go to the top of the wick or the main candle? I go to wherever makes sense the most, right? If there's a wick that's like outside of the channel a little bit, but everything else lines up on the candle bodies, then I'll do it on the candle bodies, right? So you have to measure the patterns where they make the most sense. And so that's how I do that right there. So again, you go to this, I'll just show it one more time. You go here to the trend line button, you go to the parallel channel, right? And you go to the start of a channel. Let's see if we can find another one, because I just did this. You go from the start of the channel, you click once, you go to the end of the channel, you click twice, and then you drag it down, okay? And then you can adjust it. See, like I can adjust it here, right? Depending on where that channel started, which would be here, right? This is also a rising channel, guys. I just noticed that. Hey, JH, you might have just discovered something here. All right. This right here is also a rising channel, which is interesting. See this? Interesting. All right. So guys, so top, bottom. This is also a rising channel right under here. So we have two rising channels right on top of each other. That's really interesting. And even though this is a cup and handle here, it also could be that we are going to drop out of this rising channel, which would be this bear flag measurement, guys, which would drop us right down here. Okay. I like to use a line and get as many touches as possible. Exactly. That's exactly what you do. JH, all the time. Thank you so much for asking that question. Guys, never be afraid to ask a question. I will show whatever I can in here. Morgan, Cosmic Crypto, Lorene, thank you so much for the gifts. All right. So Bitcoin is, let's take a look at the smaller time frames. Let's take a look at what this is doing. Okay. The 1 hour does want to pop us up. Is the 15 minute and the 7 minute looking to roll over? Let's take a look. Yeah, it is, guys. All right. Now, could this, Elliott waves. Dina, I don't do Elliott waves. I'm sorry. I know Jay Dan does that. That is not something that I'm proficient in. Thank you so much for bringing that up though. Jay Dan, I'm learning from him when I'm in there. Breathe water. I know you can hear it in my voice, right? Thanks, Rude Boy. Thanks, Rude Boy. This is why my mods are so good. They're taking care of me, right? The assistant, Rude Boy, Money Talk, Sarah, Shauna, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto, Josh's Journey, Crypto Cali, thank you so much. All right, here we go, guys. We're looking at BTC on the 15. We're gonna get some levels here, and then I think I'm gonna pop out for the day, guys. My voice is just not handling it very well today. But let's get some levels on Bitcoin for today, okay? We are right here in a bull flag, okay? This bull flag breaks out. This is on the 15 minute, guys. So we're working on a lower time frame here. This bull flag breaks out to the upside, okay? This is where we're gonna go, okay? This gets us up and over that next resistance at 91.8, okay? We know met Elliott Wave and Wyckoff through Jay Dan. Exactly. Guys, I will not claim to know everything, right? And I know what Elliott Wave is, and I've seen people do it. I just don't use it, right? Steph, have a great weekend. Thank you so much. So I'm sorry, Dina. I'm so sorry. I wish I did know it, but guys, hop into Jay Dan's live. He'll teach it to you, and he's really good about teaching too. This does look like maybe it wants to break up. Guys, look at this curvature, right? It does look like we are slumping over. We could go either way. If this gets below these moving averages that are bundled right here, there's a very good chance we're coming down. If not, there's a very good chance we're coming up. Again, bullish and bearish scenarios, guys. Okay, we get up over one level of resistance, we go to the next one. We get up over that one, we go to the next one. We get under support, we go to the next support. We get under that support, we go to the next one. That's how we work in here, guys. It is not easy to learn this, but if you know where the levels are, there's a very good chance that you will be able to master this. Okay, if I can do it, you can do it. That's it. Here we go, guys. So we're gonna go to Bitcoin on the 8 hour. Let me just check the 7 minute for a second. Yeah, this does look like it wants to pop out, guys. Can you see the pressure building, right? Here's the pressure building. Go to your job Monday morning. Okay, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Okay, here's the bull flag, guys. Can you see the pressure building right here, right? The pressure is this. We are sitting on top of the smooth moving and the let's go and the simple moving average, okay? Right here. We are in a bull flag to the upside. There's a very good chance we have RSI moving to the upside. There's a very good chance that this is going to pop up to the upside. Yeah, Lorene, exactly. And you can see the pressure, right? The pressure is this. We have support right here. We have a bull flag right here. We've got RSI turning up, right? This is all telling us this may pop up to the upside. And if it does, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going, guys. All right. So I want to be really clear about that. I did do XRP today, guys. You can see the recording on my YouTube channel. Go to the link in my bio, and you can go to my YouTube channel and follow me there, and the recordings will be up there. Guys, 257 people in the live. Thank you so much for being in here. 134 people. Thank you so much. All right. This looks like this wants to break up. Okay. If it breaks up, here's where we are going. Let me move the chat for a second so I can see. Hey, babe. Here's where we are going to 92,989. Okay. This will be your next level to the upside, guys. Here's the levels to the upside and the downside before I jump out, because my voice is it's killing it today, right? Can I come up and give you a tip? Charts with Chad, I'm so sorry. Is that you? Is that you, Cosmic Crypto? If Charts with Chad is Cosmic Crypto, right? Yes. You want to come up and give me a tip on charts? How can you not get excited when you see green? Go Pengu. Let's see. Right, guys? Here we go. All right. Here we go, guys. We get above this line right here, right? Which we just said that bull flag gets us above at 91,996. Guys, yes. Oh my God, charting with Chad. Is it him? Guys, charting with Chad is the alter ego of Cosmic Crypto, if you didn't know. And he is hysterically funny. So give him a follow too. Guys, he has great content and it's hilarious. We get above here, guys, at that 91.9 level that we've been talking about. This cup and handle could break out. All right, here's your levels to the upside and the downside, guys. They are the same as yesterday. If you guys want to know the levels and take screenshots, there is a video on my a video post on my TikTok page from last night at 10 o'clock. I gave you all the levels. They are the exact same. So if you guys want to go watch that video and save it, then you'll know the levels all weekend and you won't have to guess. Okay. I do a Bitcoin update every single night between 8 and 10. There is a post on my TikTok page. If you guys would just watch that post all the way through, like it, comment, and repost it, that would be awesome. That really helps. People don't move charting content around enough on TikTok. So please do like that post and forward it on, guys. That really helps. All right, here we go. We get above, here's your main level, guys, 91.9. We got above 91.9, guys. All right, here's your next level. Same level as yesterday. We've had these levels charted for quite some time. And what did we say yesterday? That this was probably going to come down, make a bounce, come up. That's what it's doing, looking like it's doing right now. Now, if we roll over at this level and we cannot get above 91.9, guys, then we are coming down to the downside. But let's do the upside targets first. 91.9. Then right here at the crux at 91.4. Okay? We don't get above, 94. Sorry. 94.9. See, my head's getting fuzzy, right? Are you making those BTC night updates on the weekend too, or just, yes, I'm going to do them on the weekend too, Fayleaf. Thank you so much for being in here. All right. We don't get up and over this level, guys, at 95. I would say 95.5 at this level because they've wicked us up in here so much. Look at this wick right here. That was huge. All right. And I would even say, to be safe, guys, if you're going to take a trade, I would even say 96.259. Okay. We get up and above 96.259. Here's why I will think that this move is actually consistent, right? Other than that, I don't know, right? Because they've wicked us up so many times. All right, so here's your next real level, which is 95.283. Next real level is here, 96.268. I have inside info on the Supreme Court ruling from my friends, brothers, uncles, nephews, half-sister. Oh my God. He's so funny. What time do you go live at night? Jason the Mason, I don't go live at night. I just give a Bitcoin update at night between 8 and 10. You just go to my TikTok page and it will be an actual post, like a video on TikTok. In my feed, it'll be the last one. I'll also have it in my story, so everyone can watch it in my story. So just keep a lookout on my story. Follow me directly from this live if you don't follow me and you like this content, guys. And then you can see that Bitcoin update, okay? So if we get up here, 95.283, then you go to 96.465, then we're coming up here, guys, at 100K. Why? 100K is a psychological level. We'll most likely stick there, okay? If we get up there, there is a very good chance we are coming to the top of this channel. Why? Because 105.080, because we want to make it to the top of the channel, but it's more than that. This cup and handle right here, guys, right? From the top of the cup to the bottom of the cup, you move this to the top here, it's leading us right to the top of the channel. Are you bullish or bearish for the rest of the month? I don't know. I don't really go on the month, Nate. I always say I'm bullish or bearish daily, depending on the day and what the charts are showing. I only go by levels, so I can't really say if I'm bullish or bearish for the month. I am bearish midterm. I think what we may do, and I've said this before, guys, this is not financial advice. This is just what I think may be happening. I think they may be popping us back into this rising channel to bring us to the 50, which is around 102K, and then to roll us back over like they did in the last 2 cycles. And this would actually roll us down to some of those lower levels, the 74K, 64K, 50K that I have charted out. Okay, so I am bullish or bearish depending on what the charts look like, very short term. Then I am charts with Chad. That's my mom, I think, said Solano Cruz. Oh God. And then I am bearish midterm because I do think that there's going to be a capitulation in here somewhere. And then I am bullish long term, meaning 2006 in general. Okay. And I know that's confusing, guys, but to a chartist who only goes by levels, and I don't make predictions, like wide predictions, which by the way, guys, if there are people on this channel, number one, trading live and not showing you how they did their TA and not showing you from the beginning why they think what they think and where those targets are going to, unfollow them immediately. Okay? Can you draw the next line on the screen? Gian, thank you. Yeah, follow them immediately. Why? Because most likely they're taking somebody else's predictions, they're throwing them on a chart, and they're showing you somebody else's TA. All right. And the other thing is, if they're making predictions based and telling you that something is definitely going somewhere or 99% going there, unfollow them. Right, guys, nobody knows where we're going. Rick is Morty, nice to see you. Morgan, nice to see you. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. All right. We do not know where we're going. That's what I'm here to teach you. I'm here to teach you that we don't know where we're going until we see the chart patterns and we see the movement of the money. Okay? If we see that, then we can take a guess. But even that's a guess, guys. All right? We're not financial advisors. It's going to 1 million and there's nothing you can do about it. Let's see. I'm 99.9% sure 80K than 150K. Charts with Chad, how are you doing your TA? That's what I'd like to know, right? All right, guys. So there are the levels to the upside. Guys, they've been my levels for a long time. That's why I can go through them so fast, because if you guys have been in here, you know that we've been charting these same levels for a very long time, right? Until I am blue in the face, I'll say the same levels, all right? 91.9. We got to get above 91.9. I do my research. Charts with Chad. Guys, follow him. He's hysterically funny. Guys, come to Cosmically Bullish every single Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. That is our show, my show with Cosmic Crypto. And we have a great time in there. Headed to work. Appreciate your content. Crypto, probably. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for being there. If we break below 70K, 74K, it's over. Into crypto winter, I believe that we're already in the bear market, Dylan. And if we get below 74K, for me, it's not completely over. J-Dan took that one for me. I don't think it's completely over. And I think that they're going to fake us out. 74K, this is the problem that I have with 74K. A lot of people are calling for 74K and 75K as being the bottom. The problem with that for me is this. If everyone is calling for the same levels, most likely the market makers are going to do something to confuse us. And there are a lot of people calling for the bottom at 74 and 75K because there's that CME gap between there. And that can sometimes be a signal that that we are going to go the other way. Okay? So I'm not saying 74K is in the bottom. What I'm saying is I'm going to be very careful around 74K because there could be a reason for them to actually push it the other way and liquidate all of those people. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Nomad. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for being in here. Okay. CME gap, I don't know exactly where it is. It's between 74 and 75K. I don't have them on my chart right now, Lorene, but I should bring them up actually. All right. So here we go to the downside, guys. Here's your levels to the downside. If this is a bear flag, and we are going to break down from here, right? What is the 1 hour doing right now? Yep, you're making sense here. Chad, thank you. That is not a real Chad Sarton. Look, I know I called the bottom 20 times this last month, but this time I'm sure, trust me, bro. Guys, do not trust him. Whatever he says about TA, don't trust him. I want 59K. Pepe and Shiba. Guys, I can't do any more today. My voice just isn't having it today. I'm sorry. I've been on lives all week. I think it's finally kicking my butt, right? Well, the VIX is in CPR mode at 1474. So whatever way the chart is going, it's going there slowly. Let's see what's happening, right? All right. If we fail this level, guys, and we can't get over 91, here's your next level to the downside. Here's your next level of support, right? 91,041. Okay. We fail that level and we can't get through there. Guys, look at the 1 hour. We are kind of slumping over here. I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. Okay. We have to watch the levels. Again, the levels are what guide us, right? This does look like it could form a bull flag and could get us over there, but we are slumping over. We fail this level at 91,028. We're going to this level right here, 90,240. Okay. We failed that level, 90,240. We're coming here, 90,107. What's your macro target for XRP? I think it's 680 for XRP, Dylan. That is what I can chart it to right now. Okay, with the patterns that it is in right now on the long term. Guys, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for being in here. You guys make my day every day. If you are brand new here, welcome and thank you for being here. Guys, please give me a follow right now, right from the live. If you don't follow me from the live and you try to follow me later, I have about 300 copycats. They will try to follow you and fake you out and say that they're me, and they are not. The only way you can really follow me is directly from the live right now. Otherwise, you'll get copycats and they will try to scam you guys. I don't have a Telegram, no Discord, no Patreon. All I have is classes and one-on-one sessions and a mentorship program in the link in my bio. Okay? Please do click the link in my bio. Follow me on YouTube. These recordings will be on there during the day, so if you miss one, you can always go back and watch it. Thank you for what you do. See you Monday. Thank you, JH. Have a great weekend. All right, we failed this level here, guys, at 89.9. This is the bottom level of the bottom trend line of the rising wedge on the monthly. Once we fail this level, we are most likely coming to this level right here at 89,360, right? So we're not getting married in June. Oh no. Oh, you guys crack me up so much. All right. And if we fail that level, guys, I'm going to go back up to the 8 hour. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the lower time frames. Is the 30-minute rolling over? No, we've got some power here. Got me locked in every look, every touch. Yes. Here we go, guys. We've got some power here. Okay. If we fail this level here at 89,404, guys, we're going to stop here at 87,198. Okay. What made you get into crypto? I had a neighbor next door who's a friend now. And he was into crypto, and they would come over every weekend pretty much. And he'd talk about it. And for a year, I never got into it. Right. And I would listen carefully because that's what I do. I listened carefully. I did a lot of research on it. After a year, I had a break in some of the work that I was doing. So I had a break and I was able to actually do some research. And so I did some research and I got into Shiba. And that was the first thing that I got into was a meme coin, right? And when I got into that at the time, it was extremely low. And so I did very well on it. And that just opened an entire rabbit hole for me. I started researching projects. I learned how to farm and yield and make passive income with my crypto. I got into a lot of gaming projects at that time, as well as metaverse. I bought a lot of real estate in the metaverse and flipped it for profit. And so I spent a lot of time going down every single rabbit hole that I could to try to find out as much information as I could. And so I did very well with Shiba, but I round tripped a lot of it. That story sounds written, said Charts with Chad. Oh my God. Are you here just to troll me? And so I got, so that got me into a lot of other things. And I literally, guys, when I say I have ADHD, please explain Shiba and Pepe. They're both meme coins and community meme coins. Okay. They're altcoins. So, crypto is split into two sectors, right? It's Bitcoin and then altcoins. Everything that's not Bitcoin is an altcoin. Pepe and Shiba are in a class called meme coins, right? They are community coins. They have no real utility. Although some of them will say that they do. Dill, thank you so much. Shosh, Jen Tripp, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. They have no real function, right? Other than being a community coin. Pepe made me a millionaire. Ball, there we go, right? Congratulations, right? And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people down memes. For me, SHIB is the biggest gainer in my portfolio. Okay. And even though you guys see me break down these charts and I'm super, disciplined and everything, I still, you still live on TikTok. You said an hour ago you have to go. I know, Jury, I never really go when I say I'm going to go. Right. And so even though I'm skeptical about memes that are out now, right? When I was into memes, they were true community. Like Charts with Chad, guys, give him a follow. You're sending a heart me now. Guys, they were true community, right? There were people that were like buying billboards with SHIB on it with their own money, right? And that's why I saw potential in it. And so short or long, sis, I don't really say that. I say if we break this level, 91.9, then I believe we're coming up to here, right? At 94.986. All right? We don't break 91.9, guys, we've got a problem. Although it does look like it's rounding out here. So let's take a look. And the RSI 6 looks like it wants to push through the 12 and the 24 on the 8-hour, guys. We said this yesterday. The 8-hour looked the most bullish to me. It is my favorite time frame. Okay? So that's what I've done. So I love that. Pengo is a new SHIB. I hope so, right? Guys, there's your levels to the upside and the downside on Bitcoin for the day. I will do a Bitcoin update between 8 and 10 tonight. It will be posted on my TikTok. It will also be in my story. Please watch it all the way through. That really helps the algorithm. Please repost it and please put a comment in there. I don't care what it is. You can put, I hate crypto, right? Put in whatever you want. But that really helps the algorithm as well. Guys, here's the downside and the upside. This may be an exciting day, okay? Let's see what happens here. I believe that we could make this pop up, but we have to get over this resistance. And if we stop here, guys, right? If we stop here again and we double top on this wick right here and double top on this trend line, be very careful. We could start falling down really quickly, okay? So please, please, please put your stops in today. Be careful, trade disciplined. And I'm not going to do Sol, guys. My voice is just out. I'm actually going to jump out right now. Looks like what will happen on the double top, doesn't it? I don't know, Lorene. What I will say is this. We're getting a little hot, right? And when we get a little hot, that always makes me a little bit skeptical that maybe they're taking us up here. They're like, listen, all the traders are seeing this cup and handle, right? Again, guys, the market wants to get us out. That is their whole purpose, right? They want to take your money. It's just the movement of money. That's all this is, right? Which is why you take profit when you have it and you don't let it go. Flow state with stop loss. Exactly. Farrell. Yep. I'm a little hot since Charts with Chad. Oh my God. I can't with you today. I can't. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. Let me just take this off for a minute. I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to maximize myself so you can see what I really look like. Charts with Chelsea. Charts with Chad, can you go live? Charts with Chad doesn't know how to chart. That's the problem. I mean, actually, I would love to see him chart. Your voice holding out, not really, Damon, right? Guys, thank you so much for being in here today. I am Chelsea. I'm the bullish babe. I know you guys can see me, but I'm down in the little corner. I appreciate all of you guys. I know that I would not be where I am right now without you. There are 250 people in this room. I started out with 3, right? I started out with 3. So it's kind of surreal looking at those numbers. And I know that the only reason why those numbers are here is because you guys have shared me out. You've liked my content. You've moved me along. Thank you, Feral Candles. You too. You moved me along. And I just appreciate you so much. Guys, I have OGs and VIPs that are in here that have been in here since I started this 8 weeks ago. Thank you to you. I can't thank you so much, Sidra. Nice to see you. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, Lauren. I can't thank you enough as being someone in crypto and a chartist and an analyst, and then a female on top of that is not an easy feat in this space. And I just appreciate all of you guys that have pushed me on. Thank you to my mods, Rude Boy, Assistant, Money Talk, Shauna, Sarah, Cosmic Crypto, J Heat, Crypto Cali. Thank you so much for being in here and supporting me every day. You guys make this the live flow. You make the chat flow. Thank you to the chat and every single person in here. You guys, I think I have the nicest chat on crypto TikTok. We don't argue. We don't fight. We say our opinions. We ask questions. That is what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys change your life like I changed mine, right? And that's what this is all about. You are awesome. Have a great weekend. And maybe we'll catch a weekend live. Possibly, guys. If I go live on the weekend and I do a spontaneous one, it will be in my story. Okay. So please, 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 Pay attention to my story during the weekend. It will be in there if I go. Melissa, nice to see you. What's your next support for BTC? Didn't have a chance to comment in the chat today, but want to say thank you. Guys, thank you so much, Melissa. I appreciate you. I'm glad I found you, said Marcus. You were great. Thank you so much for being in here, Marcus. Guys, live in gratitude. Do something cool for somebody else today, something nice that changes their day. If we all do that a little bit, we can actually change this, not only this space, but the world in general, right? Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye, guys. See you Monday.